for Ravi than this.
Yeah, Coach, I wanted to start off and get your thoughts on your team's passing early. It's at an elite level. I think you guys came in 6th in the country in assist rate. Multiple guys doing it. Why do you think it's this good? And give me your thoughts. How good do you feel it is right now?
Yeah, I thought the guys did a great job today, just playing within the offense and really moving it and sharing it and getting into actions. They've been doing a great job of that all year. We got up there in the turnovers in the Kansas State game, but outside of that game, we've really taken care of the ball. But again, I think the guys they're just unselfish. They really have a good understanding of what we're trying to do on offense, and they really move it and share it.
Yes, and then Flick.
Yeah, Darren, Nick's up there with you, and he's come back from injury. You got some other guys kind of following the same path. How do you balance bringing a guy back, slowly work him into the lineup? How tough is that? Do you listen to him? Do you listen to your trainers? Like, can you talk about the balance of trying to get them healthy but trying to stay there and improve?
Yeah, I think our training staff has had a really good plan, and Nick's been great about it too. He understands that this is a process as he's making his way back, and he's been terrific about that too. Sometimes you can get a little anxious, and I think Nick's done a really good job of understanding I got to build myself back up when you've been out that long. You don't want to put yourself back at risk. So, he's getting more and more comfortable. You can obviously see it today why we're so excited to have him back, and because he does bring, a lot of firepower for us, right now coming off the bench.
Daniel, then Josh.
It's kind of broad, but it's a team now. It's ranked. It's 7-0. You guys are top 50 in scoring. You're top 25, I think, in points allowed. Are you guys ahead of schedule, you think?
I'm not really sure, if we're ahead of schedule, behind schedule. For us, it's just like, how do we keep getting better? That's all we're really consumed with, and that's what this group has done a great job of from a day-to-day approach. Is hey, here's what we were good at today. Here's what we need work on, and I think they really try to focus in on that type of stuff. And the games are going to continue to get harder and harder. When you start league play, it gets amped up even more. So we're going to need a couple days as we get ready for the next one, and that's a road game to open up Big Ten play.
Josh, and then Alec.
Coach, on Tuesday, Tatum had 7 turnovers today, 5 assists, 0 turnovers, while also maintaining that defensive intensity. How nice is it to see him get a get-right game?
Yeah, I thought he did a good job of coming back and taking care of the ball. That was a little out of character for him in the Kansas State game. Certainly a different type of pressure too that he saw today versus on Tuesday. But he does such a good job of getting guys involved, and he's so creative with the ball too that he's got incredible vision as well. So great bounce back game for him. Terrific floor game for us.
Alec, then Lou.
Yeah, Darren, Lamar Wilkerson obviously struggled a little bit with his shot here over the last couple of games. Had 8 threes today, but 0 for 2 here in the second half was a lot more pointed and direct getting into the paint. Was that a point of emphasis you guys had in the second half here to kind of get him going and get some shots in?
Yeah, we ran a couple things to try to get him something easy, something at the rim. Opened up the second half to try to get him started, and we're able to get him a layup and get things going. So, like I said, we're not worried about it. Just keep shooting. But I thought overall he continued to play. He had a good floor game on the defensive end as well.
Lou, and then Tom.
What about today, early on, made you think that this is going to be IU's day? I mean, it's a quick lead, and also for yourself.
We just put ourselves in this position for the past couple days in practice, practicing noon at this time when we're going to play. So I just feel like getting that intensity going early was a big thing for us, and just being us playing our brand of basketball.
I think it was my Thanksgiving cooking myself. I mean, he has his opinion, I have mine.
What'd you cook?
I didn't cook anything.
Tom and Trevor.
There you had a little bit of a marker in the schedule now. Next 4 games, 2 Big Ten games, 2 big conference, non-conference schedules and such. Are you sort of at a point where you're able to start to figure out these guys and what they do well and what they need to work on better as you go? And are you feel like these 7 have prepared you pretty well for what comes next?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've had a good balance there. Even the Baylor exhibition game I thought was really good for us too. So we're we've been able to work on a lot of things, see a lot of different things, different types of defenses, different types of offenses, and that'll continue to be the case as we move forward too. But this group just continues to and it'll be that way throughout the whole rest of the year, where every game's a new game, and it never goes the way you plan it, perfectly. So I think these guys have done a great job of being able to adjust, as things get thrown at them in a short period of time, especially when you got as many new guys as we have right now.
Trevor?
Nick, what's the process been like to get to this point? You go 4 of 5 from 3 today. Obviously being injured for most of the summer, working back, and then finally getting 20 minutes a day and going 4 of 5 from 3.
It was just doing a lot of work with Coach Horn and Vern, and just staying consistent with it. And throughout each week, getting better and better, and also getting game reps. That was a big part too. So even just getting in games leading up to this point, it's just been helping me get back to that speed and just get back flowing.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you all.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.